They pulled up. All right, here we go.
Nice, nice.
Yo, we got Aiden on here, bro. Sons of
Up,
God
Lucas?
shit.
Hell
Getting
yeah.
retarded, getting glitchy. You know, I said this is a retarded sagehood, you know? Us really linking up and fucking going God mode. So I thought I'd make a weird noise before we start, you know, like kind of break the ice a little bit. Hey, you fucking getting that sun, brother. I see you.
Just a few months ago, I spent winter here in Finland, and there's like no sunlight whatsoever. The days are like 4 hours long, so it's just like darkness for half the year. So I just get so pale in the winter, and now I'm just like soaking up the sun.
And bro, got to these codes are coming, people. You see that shit? Codes are coming in. So you might as well just 100%. Fuck
Big
yeah,
time.
bro. Nature's key, bro. I'm telling you, like, and there's no script, guys. This shit is just off the top, intuition. We're just kind of flowing in this. Really just kind of spilling different things, you know, like self-expression, us getting on here. We're just gonna touch up on all that shit, bro. Like, you know, the power of nature, the power of self-expression, fucking semen retention, retaining your seed, and just remembering who the hell you are, bro, you know? And I'm feeling like confidence is really the key with all this shit, bro. Like really grabbing it by the balls, man. Like
Yeah,
100%.
that's
Like not even. It's just I swear, bro. Like it hit me today. Just you get in that flow state and you realize, like, man, it's literally just how fucking present can you be? You know, anchor
mm,
yourself in the present. 'Cause it's like if we're not here now, then where the hell are we?
that's so true, brother. Yeah, the
You
past
know?
like couple months, that's been a huge theme for me. Just like I've spent most of my life just overthinking, just being in my head, just lots of anxiety. But it's all the story you tell yourself, and the more of a retard you can allow yourself to be, the more like weird you can just allow yourself to be, the more magical
Hmm.
things happen. Nothing good happens from spending time in your
So
head
how's this?
overthinking.
How's your semen retention God mode journey going, bro? How you
Pretty
feeling?
good. Feeling good. I had a little relapse. Yeah, like about 3-ish weeks ago. I had smoked some pot for the first time in a long time. I've kind of gone off smoking weed
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you,
for a
the
while
weed,
now.
bro. It makes you
It
horny. It's weird, bro. It's a
Yeah,
feminine plant.
it
It
really
sneaks
like
your
it
ass, bro. It's
exactly. It
tricky.
really lowers my inhibition, like my food cravings. I just like gorge myself on food whenever I smoke, and it's just like uncontrollable. Just like whatever uh, cravings I have, I just like kind of feed into them. And I smoked pot from like a super young age until like a year or two ago, and yeah, my life has just like completely changed since I
Yeah, for sure,
stopped
bro.
doing
Like
it.
while I'm bringing you on, kind of introduce yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's Aiden up to? What's his journey? You know, what's your purpose feeling like? You can kind of just flow throughout this,
Yeah,
man, and
man.
I'll bounce back with you.
Cool.
Peace,
So
family.
yeah, my name is Aiden. I have been on spiritual journey for these past 3-4 years. This is like when it really kicked off. Just really trying to figure out
Mm-hmm.
my purpose. I'm like really into health, holistic health, nutrition, movement, just and then recently I've been doing a lot of like shadow work, healing my nervous system. I dealt with so much like anxiety, so much feeling like insecure within myself for most of my life, and it's only until recently that I've really began to break myself out of the box, break myself out of my own mental matrix, and I'm
Yeah,
really making big shifts within
that's it,
my
man.
within my journey. But yeah, like healing my nervous system has been like huge component, and semen retention I think really has a big thing to do with that. It just like really helps channel your confidence and creativity, like when you're giving away your physical and metaphysical life force, you're like literally just giving away the most potent, precious thing you can have as a man. And the
Yeah,
more you like channel that shit, the more magical things you can happen,
Yeah,
and
bro,
you
I'm
can
telling you,
just
it's a whole resurrection process. I feel like I recently hit 200 days, bro, and I never thought I could have went this far without like, and it's the spiritual practices. You know what I'm saying? It's the fucking, nature, eating right,
mm,
holistic, living, just aiming for that high frequency. I just see the paradox in it. It's like, man, you gotta embrace the low frequency shit. You gotta embrace the dark night of soul. You gotta really see that that's that catapult. Like as deep as you can go into that darkness, man, usually that's as high as you're gonna go into the light as well. So it's just really
yeah,
interesting that you start to kind of trust it. It's like a surrender process too. So like you're
yeah,
not
that's
really
so
trying to
true.
control everything.
That's so true, brother. Yeah, like the darkest moments. I've heard people say this like over the years, but like it's only until like the last couple years where I've really like started to take all of my traumas and insecurities and kind of like transmute them, alchemize them into something like powerful. I like transformed all of that trauma and insecurity into what makes me the person I
Hmm.
am today.
Yeah, I
Like
feel
an
like it
alchemy,
brings you
baby.
back to your true self, bro. Like, man, you start to really love yourself. You start to really like you just become whole because you're not depleting. You're not depleting yourself no
Mm,
more. Like nature's a huge component in all this, guys. I'm telling you, like nature's the quickest way to literally purify, reset and resync your aura, bro, and just your overall energy field, like to that natural frequency. And that's where I started getting into like metaphysics and shit, like crystal healing, sound frequencies, and just overall pulling us out of this like doomy gloomy bullshit, out of these like low
mm,
bullshit states. When I started really getting into universal laws, bro, natural laws and shit. And I was like, damn, this is really everything's in nature. Notice it. Like all this shit's in
same, brother.
nature. Like eating the right way, it's so fucking funny, guys. It's simple, bro. Like it's 100%
Mm,
simple. And just retard maxing has just been a gem as well, bro. Like basically what I can sum retard max is just you stop taking everything so damn like seriously, bro. Like you get out that ego bubble, bro. We're like,
so true, man. Yeah, like yeah, it's so true. Yeah, I spent so much time just like living in my head, and just the more you can just let go and just be a retard, just life is better. And it's the same concept with nature.
yeah.
Like the fucking
You just look
trees
at
don't
nature, like, are the birds tripping? Like, is that beaver? Is
exactly.
that is that squirrel looking at its phone? Like, how much likes do
Yeah,
I have today? Or is he
the
playing
tree.
with his hair in the background? No.
Yeah, exactly. The trees don't trip, and they grow and they change with the seasons, and they just follow their intuition. And it's the same thing with us. Like if we just like really tap in and listen to our bodies, we have the capacity to heal whatever happens to us. We just gotta tap into
Yeah.
to
On
the
God,
true
it's like,
self.
bro, it's the most powerful thing. There's something that Bashar said. It's like the greatest power requires like the slightest touch. It's like once you stop caring what other people think, you see that's an illusion anyway. Because I mean,
Mm,
how people see you has nothing. It's like we're all mirrors, right? It's like once you start to mature emotionally and spiritually, you're like that shit has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You
mm,
just kind of be able to walk in your frame. It's so funny because you don't have to really say that much. I know in the beginning of this shit, like kind of just like a fucking spiritual blabbermouth. I'm like talking my ass off, but it's like the real shit's in that silence. It's in that
mm.
quiet, like introspective, like presence, and it just fucking hits you.
Yeah, that's so
So what are
true.
kind of the things that this journey's kind of helped you open up to? I've recently saw that you're starting to express yourself more, bro, and that's fucking lovely, man. Expression is elevation, bro. It really
Yeah, that's
is.
been a huge thing for me. I've just been a very like introvert type of person. I've had a really hard time expressing myself in the past. Um, and yeah, it's only until recently I felt like if like retard maxing and semen retention, those two things have really it's like the ultimate combo for confidence, for expression. And yeah, it's like posting videos, that's been another thing. Just like practicing speaking. It's been a huge thing with just having the confidence to put myself out there. And yeah, you just gotta fucking do it, man. If you just
Yeah,
overthink and continue living in your head, you're not gonna get anywhere. So you really just gotta grab life by the balls and stop being a victim
exactly.
and just fucking go for it. trust in life,
Yeah,
surrender,
bro. And
and do it.
yeah, someone commented here and he's like saying too much talking block. We're not thinking, brother. We're just flowing intuitively, and we're just this is what this is for. This is about getting out of your little bubble. We're pulling the stick out now, and we're just taking our power back. Because when you're in that flow state, you just express where like we are channeling. Like we're giving those downloads that are coming uniquely through us. In this present moment. 'Cause it's like
Yeah, I
once you
find
become more intentional with what you speak about, you can really just go straight to the point.
that's so true. The more like I try to think about what I'm gonna say, I feel like I stutter and that there's just less flow. The more I just kind of let go and allow
Yeah,
spirit to come in and to take over, there's just more magic and more wisdom that flows through. But yeah, if you like spend too much time in your head, nothing good happens.
100%, bro. I'm telling you, once you to see the awareness behind all these thoughts and shit, like, bro, you can just step the fuck back, and you're conscious of it. You're like, damn, these thoughts, like, I always say this shit, like, as soon as you're aware of some shit, you can shift it, like, you can alchemize it right then and there. So once you know,
Mm,
like, all these thoughts in your head, like, you have that discernment, or like, is this my shit, or is this just the motherfucking airways in this realm? So you have the discernment, you're able to catch it. Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly, bro. Just like brother said in here, yep. Oh, bro, I like this saying. Hear this bar, bro. As long as you stay authentic, you already fucking winning. As long as you stay authentic, you already winning. Because
Yeah, it's true.
authenticity, that is like the highest frequency, bro. Like,
So
it
true.
feels to be able to pull a camera out of fucking park and just be like, yo, namaste, motherfuckers. Like, it doesn't matter who's watching because those of you that are on this path to being called to this shit, like, we're here to lead by example. Like, we're
Mm,
here to throw a fucking wrench in the rod that glitch this damn matrix, bro. I just nonchalant, low key do this, bro. You start to build that charisma, and the core frame of charisma is always presence,
so
bro.
true.
Notice it. Like the more present, the more you know yourself, bro. Knowing thyself also means knowing what to ignore. So, like, dude, it's just something special when you can literally grab your fucking sack, you can literally open your throat chakra, and you can just start just channeling the shit that's your soul wants to say. Like, we're not talking from ego, like this is soul to soul type shit, heart to heart,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's where it's really at.
Just let it flow. Don't spend too much time in the head. Don't think about it. Just open yourself up. And yeah, though, the more you spend, you kind of like you feel within yourself when you betray yourself, and it feels so good to like live in alignment, even if the people around you don't understand you. If you stick to what you know feels right within yourself, that's like all that really matters at the end of the day. Is just like
Dude,
maintaining a
that's the
sense of
bit. That's the most
trust.
powerful thing you can do, bro. It's literally just yeah, maintain your
So
own
true.
frame, bro. You know the saying.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's a powerful thing when you can be so comfortable in your own skin to where, like, man, I went through that the longest. I'm making music, my dad's around, family's around me. They don't understand what I'm doing, but like, I have to do this,
Mm,
like my soul wants to do this. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's like breaking these little like shackles off our throat, bro. And it's like, dude, I'm telling you, bro, I'm saying, like, dude, fuck what everyone's thinking. You know what I'm saying? Cause that fucks with us, like our ego, like the collective shit where everyone's in this hive mind, bro. Like people are all like, no, I stand out properly. This is what we're here to do. Like you're here to literally just break the ice. You know what I mean? Because if you really see it, like shit, I'm trying to be me. I'm trying to. This is everyone's coming back to their own unique self. So we just transcend all this shit entirely. Transcend the
so
fear,
true.
transcend like all this shit, and it's just like you're good. You have so much more energy when you do this, bro.
It's so true.
Because what used
And
to
the more,
fuck with you, notice, yeah. Go ahead, bro.
yeah, the more you like allow yourself to be yourself, the more like, more you retard max, the more weird you allow yourself to be. As long as you're doing it in alignment, the more you can like be a beacon of expression and like light for other people to do the same. Because you can like show other people where they're limiting themselves, and it's like you
And
were
I
doing in one of
always,
the
yeah, bro. I
you were
always
doing
tell
that in
people
one
this
of
shit, like,
the
stop getting so blocked by your appearance and shit, like how you're looking. The ego loves that shit. Like, is my
yeah,
hair
yeah, it's so
looking
true.
okay today? Like, is this cool? Like, bro, ego will always fuck with you on that, and it'll always, just push that shit to the side and just take over, bro. Like, let the real you just like take the wheel, bro. Cause that ego, bro, it'll drive
Absolutely.
that bitch in a bus, it'll drive that shit in the wall over and over again. You're like, the fuck.
Yeah, the ego always has something to say, always has something to complain about. So true. So What kind of crystal you got on there? Nice, nice. Mm. Mm. So true. Yeah, I really got to up my crystal game. I have like a few crystals. I have no idea what they are, but I don't know if it's like placebo or whatever. But whenever I hold them, yeah, I got them at home. I don't have them right now, but yeah, I'll send you a pic later. But yeah, it might be placebo, but whenever I hold them or have them around me, I feel like there's like an amplification of energy.
They're conscious. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
just dude, crystal healing is real, bro. Like if I got like a certain phone that I programmed and charged, like through the sun, and I put that on you, it's gonna interact with your field and it's gonna open
Mm.
different things up. And it's almost like you kind of just have to go along with it yourself. Not everyone is sensitive enough though to feel it, but some are that powerful to where like you'll feel that shit.
Mm.
I just
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like, man, it's
I
just it's
believe it.
just breaking out of the box, bro. It's stop conforming to the shit. Like stop fitting into something that really can't fit you, bro. And just like I'm saying, bro, be retarded, bro. Be who the fuck it is. Like it's dude, so much of your energy is gonna come back when you can just start doing it. Like people always say, like, I want to boost my confidence, I want to feel this and walk like that. Just start doing it then. It's like what's really stopping us? It's like shifting that identity, bro. You can kind of elaborate on this. Like it's not fixed really. It's like it's this shit's malleable, like in our consciousness. It's
Yeah,
like stuck. Like you can kind of
there's
recreate it.
there's this amazing quote. One of my favorite quotes by Alan Watts is you have no obligation to be the same person you were 5 minutes ago. And yeah, we get stuck in the identities of the stories we've told ourselves about who we are, but there's like literally nothing that's keeping you from being that person except for the story you're telling yourself. So it's like literally as simple as telling yourself
It's
a different
yeah.
story. It's just like again the
Like
matrix
mm-hmm.
of mind we create for ourselves. And there's this other great quote. I can't remember exactly, but it's by Alex Hormozy. Something like, "You don't gain confidence by shouting affirmations in the mirror. You gain confidence by stacking an undeniable proof
Yeah, I
of
love that
like
one, bro.
work that you
Alex
actually."
Hormozy,
I
right?
can't. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I can't
I
remember
love
exactly
that.
what it
That
was,
shit's yeah,
but
it's
yeah,
like
just like
have undeniable proof of that's who you are, you know what I'm saying? Because dude,
exactly. Yeah,
people get stuck in this new age woo woo trap. Like, dude, there's this spiritual community so inverted, bro, and it's fucking hysterical. Like, people are
so
like,
true.
yeah, like affirmation out of souls, bro. Like going into the underworld of yourself and like really facing those demons, bro. And I get how you can face that shit. You can really make it. You can transcend it. It's like
For sure.
people loop shit. I started to understand this, bro. Like the people that are looping shit, like they're literally living in a subconscious program. They're totally unaware of it though. So it's like once we deprogram the subconscious, it's everything that's running, bro. You should
Absolutely,
do
man.
what we do, then we're just gonna keep eating
Mm.
something. I was like an epiphany, bro. Because people just like, are you moving when you don't want to move? Are you thinking something you don't want to like? What autopilot and just make
Mhm.
that shit conscious. Like bringing the unconscious
Yeah,
to
it's
the
just
conscious,
bringing
right?
it to your awareness, becoming aware of the thoughts that make you feel anxious or whatever it may be. Yeah, there's this guy I've been following for a little while, and one of his teachings, I'm pretty sure a few people have talked about this, but whatever feels, so you have a thought, and based off that thought creates a visceral feeling in your body, a somatic response. And so basically, if the thought makes you feel like anxious or angry or whatever it is, that thought is like not in alignment with what source wants of you. So you
100%. Yeah,
just
man.
becoming like more aware of the thoughts that make you feel anxious or depressed or whatever it may be,
Yeah.
and just practicing
There's
that.
literally a chemical effect with every thought and everything we're like entertaining and doing, like it's literally creating like neurochemistry like within us, bro. Like you could be releasing fucking cortisol. Like you could be like the nervous system is what I'm big on, bro. Like us getting out of that fight or flight and getting in that parasympathetic, to actually start
Absolutely.
the healing process. People are
Yeah,
stuck in this
yeah.
fight or flight are wondering why am I losing my fucking mind? It's like, dude, just come back to the breath. How's your
Yeah,
flexibility? Like I do whole that's what my mission's really been, bro. Holistic training, holistic consultations, having this whole thing where all this shit's connected, bro. Like all of it towards this holistic lifestyle. Just like
yeah, man.
oxygenation, hydration, and flexibility. I really feel like that's important. Like your circulation. You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, it's the whole
Because the Matrix doesn't want us to know that, bro. That's why they're
so
poisoning
true.
us with different foods and like fucking like we just have to see this shit in reverse, like we have to be conscious to be like, okay, it's common sense, which is not so common no more. Like I can
So
look
true.
around all the time. You wonder why everyone is so negative, so stressed out, so crabby and snappy. This is fucking deliberate, like they're fucking with people's like hormonal nervous system. So like they don't even have the intelligence to be aware of stuff groundedness at the same time. Because
So
it's just stupid, bro. Like I feel like this planet's full of like toddlers, bro. It's not like ego, but it's just an observation. People are just tripping for nothing, bro. Like we
so
have to
true.
take responsibility as a human race, bro. Like, okay, we fucked up. This is what it is. Everyone's on their own level and shit, their own frequency. But that's the cool part of this game is like you can only experience what you are, bro. Like we're
Oh shit, man, the connection seems to be dropping off. Frequency is too high. You seem to be completely frozen. Okay, now you're back. Can you hear me? You cut off there for a minute. Okay, okay, yeah, you're back now. Yeah, it froze for a minute. Um, yeah, yeah. So I kind of heard half of what you were saying, but yeah, it's like so much programming, just like becoming aware of like all the societal programming, the governmental programming. They just like want us to live in the state of fear and fight or flight. Just always like fucking news, man. Watching the news. Oh, I watched. I was like listening to the news for a while. It's so terrible for you. Just like focusing on.
dude, it's fucking
Oh, so
it is perception management, bro. Like we need to understand our conscience is creative, bro. Like we're creating shit just with our attention. That's why I say don't pay attention when you're not attending. Like there's a reason they want the collective. They understand this. The black magicians know this. That we're all feeding our attention to it and our conscience. We're creating that timeline because they don't actually have the light. They're not connected to the God source to actually create that timeline.
mm,
Use all of us that are not aware to create the timeline for them. You
yeah, we have
know what I'm saying?
free will. I've heard this concept that we all have free will, and the more they can kind of control the narrative and make you believe that you are doing what's right, so they can kind of like force your free will in a direction that you are kind of
Yeah.
unconsciously moving towards. So like subliminal programming, like TV making you feel fearful, making you like pick
Survival
sides in
program, the lack
wars.
program,
Yeah, yeah,
poverty
yeah,
program, all this shit. Do you see any goddamn poverty up in here in nature? No, I don't. I see nothing but abundance, and it's what the fuck we are. So that breaks that shit in about five
yeah.
seconds. And what I realize is that this is the main trick of the black magicians, bro. Like they want you. This is the key to stop it, bro. It's like once you know your unconditional love, like your true vibration, You're like the oil on the water. All they want is to you to be in fear and to fucking doom and gloom, trigger your nerves, and then try to 24/7 bleed your life force just by reacting emotionally or getting fear's the big illusion, bro. It's like once they can get that in there, like they can just try to suck your life force dry. So I'm all about combating that and kind of like, we're Neo type shit in here, like seeing through all this bullshit. Cause I'm gonna be real, bro. This shit's it's looking insane sometimes. Like what the fuck? Like am I the only one? Am I on the wrong planet here?
Yeah, it does get kind of alone. Yeah, man, it's so true. I agree. Yeah, it does get kind of lonely when you're kind of stuck in if you're surrounded by people that are like so deeply entrenched in, I don't know, news and politics and all this nonsense. It's yeah, you feel really alone, but it's good to know that there are like-minded brothers out there that, yeah, that's true. Mm,
And I feel
that's
like
so
this shit
true.
serves us. Everything serves us because it's giving us a higher perspective, not only to alchemize shit, but to see, okay, I'm not going on that road. It's like there's many paths type shit. Like you can go this way, you can go that way. Okay, I'm sure as hell not gonna go that way.
Mm, mm,
So it's like that's how we break the hive mind is literally self-expression, individualized free will. Like you're a sovereign being. You determine your own frequency, not the fucking outside world. And that's what I've been trying to tell people is like, bro, you hold the fucking power. Like you're way more
mm,
powerful than you realize. I had to go through that phase and I saw this is bullshit. Like we're that powerful that you think these demons have more power than you. You think these little like toxic motherfuckers, not gonna lie, like they have something over. No, they don't, bro, because they don't have the juice to fuck with you, bro. Like, not source God, that type of energy. They can't do anything, bro. So I always say, they can look, but they can't touch. And just don't take it personal. A lot of people are just projecting their own, like, wounds, bro. So you just start to understand it. That's where that sagehood comes in, bro. You're like, okay, I get it. I'm going to step back. This has nothing to do with me. That's what
mm.
happens. Like, this has nothing to do with me. I'm just going to do my own thing. So you just stay in your own lane and serve your purpose and shine, bro. Like, we're here to shine our light. Even if that makes people uncomfortable. You know, that's their shit
That's
that we're reflecting. We're
Yeah, man.
purposely here
Here,
for
this
it.
is another quote. Uh, all problems arise from taking things too personally. It's like the ego just tries to attach itself to everything. That's where all problems arise from, is just believing you are experiencing a problem. But when you can kind of take a step back and see it for what it is, not take it so personally, and just kind of appreciate the situation, the circumstance, whatever it may be, that's like real wisdom, real
Yeah,
sagehood.
man. Literally. And it's like, see what it's telling you, bro. It's like it's serving you one way or another. That's why, like, even myself, we've gone through like, hellish shit, bro. Like going really deep into the darkness and shit. And like the beauty that comes from that is like it dissolves all this egoic shit that's not you. So when you go through the fire, all that's left is that diamond. All that's left is really the real you. So it's like there's always an advantage, even when it's like this fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? And then you come out on
Mm,
the other side. Ego doesn't understand that always. So I feel like this is where it's key to really stay connected with self. Like I never
mm,
understood, there's always gonna be crazy shit in the world. Just like Christ knew this all, they knew this shit. We came here for some shit. We knew what was gonna be here. This is all good. It's training for us to be so strong within our own vibration that nothing so called outside of us can dictate that or fuck with that. So like you hold your frequency and like, dude, you're literally a magician. Like if someone says some shit to you, you're like, thank you for the free energy. I'm just gonna alchemize that shit into fucking lotuses. I'm like just pouring that shit everywhere. Like that's how powerful we are, bro. That's what the Matrix doesn't want us to know. Like whoever's created this shit, victim mentality is the biggest illusion. It's like the victim victimizer paradigm. Like we're shifting out of these paradigms and we're stepping in our creatorship, bro. Like in our power. I see it all the
yeah,
time, bro. Because I mean, I'm saying some real shit, and you probably understand that. I saw the thing you went through with the government, the authority type shit. I feel once you start speaking on this level, I see it around me all the time, like just police officers just kind of strolling by, like, who's that motherfucker in the bush? Dropping some damn gems. Like they can feel the energy, bro. So it's like we have to walk in this confidence and see that, okay, they can't really do anything, bro. Like I was like, but they can't do shit. Like they literally can't. So you just
I like
release all
that.
this bullshit once you know that. They can't touch you. It's
Godfidence.
universal law, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's so true. Yeah, like
It's universal
my,
law.
I used to get like this visceral like nervous system response whenever I like passed by police or any like sort of authority figure. just like from trauma or like programming. And my brother still does this. He like really gets anxious whenever like cops are around. But now I've just completely shifted out of that. Like, why do I think this person or these people have any power over me? It's just like all bullshit. It's all me feeding into that paradigm.
Being forged and prepared so massive leaps and shit and timeline jumps. They're like, yo, we're ready. Because that shit's just shedding, it's burning all the bullshit off us. So that's the real catch is like just stay in your own frequency, stay in your own frame, and let people go through what they're going through because that's their own soul shit. They gotta grow up and go through their own bullshit, just like we all have to.
Mm, yeah,
So it
yeah.
helps,
You
bro.
gotta save. You can't save everybody. You gotta just
Mm-hmm.
stay in your own lane and try not to force healing onto anybody. Just kind of let them go through their own
Yeah,
journey.
because I'm sure we had to learn that the hard way. You know, like this, like fucking Captain Save-A-Ho mentality. We're like, we're all trying to like, and it's like, no, they got to go through that. Their soul, it's between them and God. They have to go through it at that time. You know, and
Yeah.
that's a challenge that makes us stronger, though. You know, like, can you handle chaos from humanity? Can you handle all this crazy shit? And like, you could still walk in that smooth state. Because oh, that pisses them off, bro. Like your glow, it angers the shit out of them. I get this all
Mm,
the time. That's why beings like us that are hearing this, bro, when we express ourselves, we're like cutting through this whole fucking wall, bro, of resistance, programming. Oh, just shut up and be in this crab in a bucket like all of us. And you're like, no, fuck all that. So you have to really stand 10 toes, bro, fearlessly
so
this
true.
whole time.
Yeah, it's like one of Benjamin's video. He talked about being lukewarm, and you're just conforming when you're being lukewarm, when you're not like being in your full authentic intensity. You're definitely going to trigger some people, and if you're being yourself, like if you're really being authentic to yourself,
Yeah, dude, I've
but
heard
you're
it all, bro. Where like people are like, who does he think he is? You know, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I am who I say I am, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, take some notes, you know, and like, this is just part of it. Like,
yeah, and
once
it's
you
just
start to
not
see, yeah,
taking it
not taking
personally
this
when that kind of stuff
100%.
happens.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because I got caught in that too. Where like I'm fucking reacting. You know, like they're getting me to. But I'm like, thank you, because you're my. That's the teaching. Like you're helping
Yeah,
me
yeah.
resolve my bullshit, so it doesn't even happen again. You know.
Yeah, they're just reflecting your own like judgments and insecurities back to you, and you can, instead of taking it personally, you can just kind of absorb the wisdom and learn from it rather than being emotionally triggered or yeah, just taking it personally.
That's it.
That's
It's like everyone's a mere reflection of you, bro. Like once you just a mirror, you can extract and get your thing, bro. No mind, no problem. You know, like you can like they refer to it as the ego mind identity, which is electro all this shit. It's not even really you. It's just societal conditioned mind. You will awareness where like you, it just doesn't fuck with you. Being able to fuck around just to finally like kind of mature. It's like this is part of the game, bro. You know, like there's really
yeah, man, so true.
like
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
why
like our emotional health is really our spiritual health, man, and then our mental. It's like it's all connected.
yeah, yeah, for sure, bro. But that's why retard maxing is so powerful because it really like takes you out of the ego mind and just throws you into what it is you're going through right here, right now, in this moment. Just taking action. It's been so powerful. Just like trying to be intellectual, trying to be perceived a certain way, that that causes a lot of problems, and you take everything too personally. But when you can just like full on retard max, mongoloid max is this thing I came
Yeah.
up with yesterday. Mongoloid maxing, I really,
So we could share some
yeah.
retarded shit. What's kind of some of the, you know, there was some in the brotherhood, you know, doing the, and I led it, you know, the retard maxing challenge where like I was rejected, you know, I called it the rejected hugger club, where like I was walking up to a
Oh
random
yeah, yeah,
female, and that shit was pretty
yeah. That was
funny,
good.
bro. But It gets
Yeah, it
you
was
out your
great.
fucking head, and then you feel like you accomplished something. You're like, damn, like I really broke out of that little bubble, and we forget we're in it until we're like, oh
Yeah, that's
shit, I
so
don't have to
true.
be in this little bubble, bruh. You
Like
know, like fuck
embarrassing
is this? I don't
yourself
have to
is
do this.
embarrassing yourself is like one of the most powerful like healing experiences because as long as you don't take it personally, you can kind of feel proud almost of yourself for like throwing yourself in the deep end and doing some dumb shit. And yeah, it just really shows you that like I did the thing that my ego made me think I felt like I was gonna die. You do it and then you realize you're like that was nothing.
Like this
Like
ain't
that did
shit.
not affect my soul.
Yeah, it's seriously so funny, bro. Like, and that's what I just started doing. Because I mean, once you get to this point where like you being aware of what's going on, I started having fun with it. You know, I was like, I'm not gonna walk around all depressed and negative because that's what happened to me in the beginning. This happens with a
Mm,
lot of us, and it's hard to get out of this phase sometimes. It's like you wake up, you start to see what's going on, and then it just makes you negative as shit. I remember I was so fucking negative. I was depressed. I was miserable. I knew way too much. You know, I was like, this feels like a damn curse to live. I was like, fuck, like
mm.
someone, you know, like come with more wisdom comes sorrow at times. But then you try to just mature beyond that pain. It's like the pain's purification. I started seeing it like that. Like once you go
Yeah,
through it
that's
enough, like you just start to kind of transcend that old pattern, that mindset.
it's like the amount of time like I used to take things very personally and it would take me a while to like disconnect from it and detach from the situation. And the more you practice it, the less amount of time it takes to get in that state of like detachment. And the more you do it, the better you get, the less seriously you can like begin to take yourself. And that's like where the real magic happens when you can just really let go
That's
and
it.
just
Yeah.
be
So taking everything so
pure
damn
presence.
seriously, bro. Like, cause that's what I started about. It's like everyone's more in their head than you realize. So like you breaking it
Mm,
and leading by example, it's gonna make a ripple effect to everyone else. It's like I fuck it, you know. If that's what I'm here to do, just be retarded and just like be weird and be real, then fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause you get to a point where like you don't care what anyone thinks if they're not you. You know what I'm saying? Like you know who you are. That's why it's key to know who you are and understand who you are through
mm,
this shit. Because eventually, the universe just pimp slaps you enough times where like you just snap the fuck out of whatever weirdness it is, and you're just like, all right, I'm done. It's
yeah,
like the
you're like
suffering, whatever it is. It just leads you to transcendence, man.
absolutely. You've been through hell before, and you know that that can't like really affect your soul. You're still here. You, just as long as you don't take it personally, you know that everything's gonna be okay. You know who you truly are. You can stand in that state of trust and surrender because you know you've been through the shit before. You know you can handle the
Yeah, and
pain
it's
or
like who we
whatever.
really are, bro. Like who we when we get to this like higher realization, like man, at the core, who we are, bro. Like shit, good or bad, you know, pretty or ugly, whatever happens.
So true.
But you're the I am, like the pure creator awareness that's seeing all this shit. Like people
Mm,
get caught in perceptions, you know, like what they're perceiving. I can see my hand. I'm not my hand, you know. I'm aware of my hair. You know, I'm not that solely, absolutely. So like, it just helps you create that space, create
mm.
that gap to where like you can watch and you can observe, but you're not absorbing everything that's happening to you. I mean, I was the
Yeah,
most sensitive little bitch light worker in the beginning, bro. Where I was like, this is fucking affecting me. I was like, I gotta light my sage, and I was just straight pussy, bro. And then I started having to grow up through that, bro. And it makes you stronger. You turn into like, so I was like a pussy little, it's like a warrior, bro. We're like, we could just bench press these frequencies, man. That looks
yeah,
peaceful,
yeah.
bro. I would jump in there,
There's
bro.
a yeah. I was
That
just like
lake.
going for. There's a couple little ducks there. I don't know if you can see that. Beautiful
Yeah, I
creatures.
could see, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That looks,
Oh yeah.
bro.
It's
That looks refreshing. I would jump in there,
oh, it's
bro.
so nice. The water is like nice, really nice and warm right now. It's beautiful. Summer out here is
You
popping.
said
It's
you're in
beautiful.
Finland, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
Dude,
Helsinki.
Finland is beautiful, bro. There's cool shit over there, man.
Yeah,
There
the
really is.
nature in nature is absolutely amazing. Like even in the city center, there's like giant
Is there
blocks
any
of
sacred sites
forest.
over there, man?
Um, there are
Like,
there are like some old pagan kind of like sites, or it's mostly just like piles of rocks where they used to use as burial sites, like Vikings and that kind of stuff.
dude, I can see a
But
Viking in you. That's why I felt that. I was like, this bro's got Viking in him, bro. Real shit.
yeah, I guess some Finnish and Danish ancestry. I'm a real mutt though. Like my dad is Italian and English. My mom is Finnish American, so I'm like really all over
Yeah,
the
I heard
place.
that story, bro, of you being in China, bro. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool to hear that shit.
yeah. I
You were
grew up
there for
in
18
China,
years?
17, something like that, and then I left right around COVID. When COVID started, I had to get out of there. I'm glad I did,
Yeah, it
and
reminded me of like Karate Kid. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you know, the Karate Kid movie, like the Chinese kids are trying to like kung fu and shit. Like they test you. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah.
They're like, "Do you
Yeah,
know this?" You know, they're like, "Shh."
unfortunately, I never did too much. I did a little bit of karate when I was like maybe like 7 years old, and then recently I really started getting into martial arts again. And yeah, I'm like super into MMA, boxing, kickboxing, all that good stuff. I kind of want to go do
Yeah,
a Muay Thai fight in Thailand. Just like I don't know, do have some
hell
sort
yeah,
of a
bro.
martial arts combat experience. It's like super good to maintain that like
Yeah.
level of
Hmm.
focus and peace as well. Like when you're getting punched in the face, like
Yeah,
you
like just
can't
the monk, you know,
not
like the
be
Shaolin monk,
present.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's
just
so
like
true.
fully chi, bro. And that's what I've been doing. I'm real into that, you know, like Shaolin, Iron Body, you know, like Kung Fu, Qigong, Tai Chi, different shit like that. Where like that
Mm.
shit's really interesting, bro. Like you start to work with your chi, you can like armor your body. For like if you get punched, bro, like you can literally just it's like a freaking armor plate, you know? Like you're making your muscles and your bones and your everything a bunch stronger. I feel like
Mm.
SR does that too, bro. Like the more we retain, it has to be that sexual, that Jing energy, bro. It's powerful. Like when you transmute it, you
Yeah,
know, like
it
you fight on
really.
that shit, bro. You'll fuck somebody
Yeah,
up.
exactly. Yeah, all the like the best fighters, Mike Tyson, a bunch of like UFC fighters, they always say that you shouldn't have sex or like release your seed even up to a few weeks before a fight because it just really increases your life force energy and like intensity. And it's so true. Like my physical body, I've been like making a lot of gains recently, and just like the amount of energy I can expend and like really get those like last few reps to failure. It's just like incredible when you're on
Hmm.
SR. Really increases
What's
like
your streak? What's the longest you've gone? I heard you overcame
uh
edging. That's a big deal, bro. Good shit.
yeah
A lot of people get stuck in that, you know?
yeah, that's so true. Well, I've been edging for like 5 years or something. I was talking about this with Ben yesterday. There was this guy in Shanghai when I started like getting into bodybuilding. He told me
I
that
mean, that'd be
bodybuilders
tempting,
would.
bro. I'd want like a nice like Chinese girl, bro. Like shit.
Yeah, I lost my virginity to a Chinese girl when I was like fucking 13 or something. It was pretty intense.
You're
What
like
was this?
Ming Pug hard. Like, hey, bro, I'm telling
Uh,
you, I have family members that I think they're like, I like their culture's pretty cool though. I mean, all besides all this bullshit, the communist shit, like I still feel like it's cool. You know, like the temples and shit, like the
yeah,
dragon
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. Like
There's
that shit's
a lot
cool.
of cool culture there, but unfortunately, the government is really getting rid of so much of the culture, just like trying to eradicate
Yeah, I
all
think I know what you were
sense of.
talking about. Like they were the Tibet and shit. That was a huge thing, man. You know, trying to get rid of the religion and spirituality, right? That's why they
Mm,
did all that.
they're kind of like replacing religion with government. So like the CCP, the Communist Party, is kind of like God to them. Yeah, it's really dystopian. But yeah, it's cool to become aware of when you like. No, I would like to go. I want to go to India as well. It's a place I've always wanted to go to. Just like go to like one of these really intense like spiritual um
Yeah,
places someday.
Japan. I would like to go to as well, bro.
Yeah, same.
100%.
I got a
I
bunch
feel
of
like Japan's different from China. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
feel like
yeah,
they're more chill over there.
they have a lot of like pagan kind of like spiritual culture still around. It's like it's very active in Japan, but China not as much, not nearly as much.
How's your training going with all this? I know we're both into holistic, like self healing and stuff. What do you enjoy
Pretty
as
good.
far as that? You like to
So I
work
tried
out in
to.
nature?
Yeah, that's something I've been trying to do as much as possible. I have this kind of like outdoor setup at my grandparents' house. So I have like a heavy bag, bench press, barbell, a couple of rings, and that's basically all I need. And then I just like go out for walks in nature. Sometimes I come out and like lift logs and rocks and shit. That's a good time.
Mhm.
Um,
Primal,
but yeah,
baby. Gotta get primal.
exactly. Yeah,
Primal
feels
shit,
good.
bro. Dude, I'm
Climb
growing my hair
some
out as well,
trees.
dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah. I was
haven't cut
gonna
my hair,
ask.
dude. And I'm seeing the same shit, and it's like we can talk about the power of hair, and it's pretty
Hmm.
intuitive. Ever since I
Yeah, yeah.
started
No.
growing, I can tell like your connection, with nature and animals, and it's like the Native Americans, man. Like you're taking
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
this. I think there's so much benefits. Tell me what you feel on that. We can elaborate on that. Long hair
Yeah,
shit,
that's. I was
antennas.
gonna say Native American culture, like the Vikings grew out their hair. There's this video I saw on Instagram a few days ago. Like having long hair was a sign of wisdom, and all the yogis grew out their hair, and it would be like a real sacrilegious thing if someone cut your hair. It would be like a super super
hmm
um,
It's
terrible
like our
thing to.
strength too. I've noticed it.
That's
Like
so
it
true.
brings. I think it brings like more phosphorus and like different like vitamins and like shit from your brain. Like from the sun and everything hitting it.
Mm,
It's like Samson, bro. You know the story. Like your hair, bro. Like your power's in it. I felt that. That shit is real, bro.
yeah, I
You'll get
agree.
the gains, bro. You'll get the gains. I feel like we've gotten stronger just from like growing it. Like just like in prison or in the military, they shave. It's a different term, I'm sure, but when they shave your head completely, it's kind of like you're like conforming type shit. Like you're not so.
Yeah,
It's kind of
you're
like a
just like
rebellious thing, bro.
stripping them of their life force and their freedom.
Yeah, like my hair is kind of like a fuck the system. Like I'm like a free spirit rebel out here, bro.
Mm,
Like
yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
being wild, bro. It's like we're rewilding men, bro, and that's really
Exactly, man.
important.
Tapping into that inner primal essence
Like I'm
feels
trying to
good.
get other men, to like get outside as much as you can, get your feet in the grass, get as much sun as you can, breathe in nature. It's so fucking elementary, bro. Like hug a tree, bro.
Yeah,
Like fuck, like touch
like
your
all of
feet on the
this.
grass, like Jesus.
As much as I like working out in gyms and stuff, I just do not. I can't like work out in a gym anymore. Like fluorescent lights and like the
Dude,
vibe
there's so
inside.
much shit going. Like I keep my headphones in like damn near 24/7 because I'm protecting my mind, bro. Like there's so much. People don't even understand how deep it goes, bro. Like you're getting like brainwashed. Like I'm hearing some weird like sounds like a fucking like goddamn, I don't know, bro. It's just some weird shit. But you see how like critical thinking is number one, bro. Like you have to think for yourself. You have to be
Yeah, yeah.
sovereign in yourself, bro. And I'm really fucking big on that. Like be a
Same
sovereign
here.
being, bro. You're not some like robot. Like that's not what we came. We did not come here for that shit at all.
That's so true.
So it's like
Yeah, I agree,
SR
man.
God mode, bro. It's building our independence, bro. It's building our independence as men. It's getting us clear on our vision, our passions, our purpose, what the hell we're here to do. And it's taking us back to our true selves. I feel it's a paradox. Like people get on SR, they're like all these benefits, like the attraction, all this shit. But I feel like, man, it just takes you back to your natural state. It takes you back to your true self. And that's fucking priceless,
Mm.
bro. Like
It's
there's
it's
so
a
much shit
funny.
that is priceless, like being peaceful. It costs nothing, bro. We gotta
So
remind
true.
ourselves of that shit.
Yeah, all of the best things are actually just free. You don't need money. You don't need like status. It's here within yourself if you just create the space
Yeah.
to feel it and see it and
You hear
sit with it.
God, bro. I've been noticing that, like, on this path, like, you hear God, bro, speaking to you clearly. And I've been feeling called by the Spirit to, like, you know, go for these things. Like, I want to live on the land, maybe start a homestead, bro. Maybe go back to that, like,
Mm,
alternative living. I don't care for all this, like, fancy, crazy shit. Like, that's
absolutely. That's that's so true. Yeah, that's I actually just made a video a few days ago about starting a cult. It was kind of tongue in cheek, but like just creating a culture where a, co- a com- community of people, like families. I don't know, maybe you could get like 5-10 families together, and you all like cultivate the land. You have one guy that specializes
There's
in.
nothing better than growing something, because that's where it's at is land cultivation. That's really the next move for a lot of us, bro. Is like land
Mm,
cultivation, actually planting a fucking. Bro, there's nothing better than harvesting your own fruits and veggies, bro. You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
That's so true.
picking it straight off the vine and actually eating it. That's the best.
It's amazing. Last
It's
year
like
I
the
went to
old
do.
system's falling, bro.
So true.
The new earth is
Last year,
coming now. We're the
yeah,
pillars.
so true. Last year I went and did some olive harvesting, cultivation, and I consume a lot of olive oil. My grandma has a house like in the south of Italy, so I went there for about a month and worked on the fields for just a week, and it was collecting all of its super intense like physical labor, and you don't like really
Hmm.
realize where your food is coming from, and like it's only until you actually get to see like the land and connect with the land and see where your food is actually coming from that you like start to see the value in it.
Yeah, it's all coming
uh
back to your vibration, man. I feel like that's all it is just being aware of your vibration and how to actually increase it, doing these things and illuminating these shadows, bro. You know, my phone
so
is
true.
it's kind of getting low, 8%. I want to make sure I post this, but feel free to kind of wrap this, bro, of some key pointers that you would like everyone to hear, man, at this time right now in this shift.
Yeah. Oh, also today is a new moon in Leo. I'm a Leo, so I see you have like a lion in the back of your profile photo. I don't know if you're
Yes,
Leo as well.
sir.
I kind of get that
I'm
energy
a
from you.
Pisces, but that's kind of like I'm a
Uh,
Pisces, but that's kind of like the lion, bro. It's like Lion of Judah. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking freedom, free spirit type of energy, bro.
wait,
Like
is
roaring for the
Pisces?
truth.
What animal was Pisces? I thought it was a fish, but I know it's not.
Yeah, Pisces is a water signs fish.
Oh, it is a fish. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, I was getting Aquarius mixed up because Aquarius is an air sign. I always thought Aquarius was a water sign. Um, because aqua in it's in Italian is water. Uh, but yeah, we're in the age of Aquarius, coming up on in the Leo season. It's good to be alive. You got to get out, connect with nature, return to your primal self. Retard max,
Yep, and just
channel,
heal, baby. Retard max and just heal.
yeah,
Do
connect with
everything you can to
nature,
heal yourself.
be yourself. Yeah, just gotta go full retard. Like, just fucking do the thing your soul is calling you towards, doing something, whatever that may
Yep.
be. You just gotta start taking action. The more you like
Just
feed
fucking go
into
for
the
it, man.
fearful thoughts, absolutely. Yeah, like the more you do it, the better you'll feel, the more confidence you gain. Because I've been like stuck in this state of waiting for the perfect moment, or like telling, fucking affirming things. I'm confident without
Yeah.
actually
It's
doing
like just
anything.
fuck it, I'm shooting, you know? It's like straight
Exactly. Yeah.
shooting. I'm just going for
Just
it.
fucking.
Because what do
You
you have
just
to
gotta
lose at the end of the
do it.
day? Yeah, it's like reclaim your mind, reclaim your soul, reclaim your body. And that's really it right there, bro. I say vision
So
to
true.
fruition. That's my motto, bro. Vision to fruition, man.
I like it. I like it. Vision
For
to
sure. It
fruition.
was a pleasure having you on, bro. I'm glad we got, like a good hour in, bro. Let's keep doing
Yeah,
this
man.
frequently and just keep expressing yourself, keep getting your message out there, keep walking in your authenticity, your spiritual authority, and just most importantly, know you're protected. That's a lot of thing I want people to know. Like, yo, you're divinely protected at all sides at all times. There's nothing to trip about, bro. Just like Christ said, like we've overcome the world, bro. And that's the most important
Mm.
thing.
The more you can
You're not limited.
surrender and
Hmm.
really trust the process, like the more peace your soul will feel, the more your like nervous system can actually calm down and just be present.
Yeah, just let go, like letting go. Highly recommend that
Absolutely.
book. Letting
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
man.
So good. All right, man. Well, this has been a
All right.
pleasure.
Peace, brother. It was a pleasure to
Yeah,
have you
peace, man.
on. We'll do this
Yeah,
frequently,
it's good
bro.
to,
It was an honor to
for
have
sure,
you,
man.
man. Keep
Yeah, yeah.
shining your
It's good to,
light. Love what you're doing,
you,
bro.
you
God
too,
mode.
brother. Namaste.
Retard mode. Let's get this shit.
Retard max,
Peace.
Mongoloid max. All
Peace.
right, brother.
We're
Have a
gonna
good
post
one.
this for the world to see. Peace,
Fuck
family.
yeah, bro.
Hey,
Peace, man.
let's go.
Let's go, King.
Let's get this
Peace.
shit. Hey.
Nice.
Uh
Whoa.